the drone.
So these are the first-person view goggles that all the pilots wear when they're flying.
The camera on the front of the drone feeds a video signal back to these goggles, and inside
we
there's
know
two video
all that.
screens. You can see the rock that we're going through and the gate that we're trying to hit, and you can see the other traffic as we're battling it out, and that allows you to see the race.
So the controller that we use is the Granite. You have 4 dimensions to work with.
There
You have
goes
throttle,
my
right?
TV.
So that's like putting your foot on the gas pedal, right? You have yaw, which would be like if you were to like turn the quad like this. You have roll, which is like turning like this, and then you have pitch. So it's like forward and backwards.
In DR1, the teams have designed custom drones to compete at speed on longer courses.
This is my racing drone. It has my own design frame. I call it the Skinny Kid, after myself.
Got a really nice canopy on it, which helps with airflow over the arms and body for aerodynamics.
The Rebel Ruckus frame. It's very light and very skinny, which helps reduce drag.
We decided to go with the 6-inch arms versus the 5-inch because it would be better efficiency-wise and speed-wise.
It's got a hard shell canopy that came in handy on many of these crashes that I had during the series.
I was going to manufacturers and say, hey, I need a 6-inch prop that does this, or a 5.5-inch prop that does this. I need motors that do this.
Oh boy.
I really like what DR1 did this year, driving innovation with the 5 to 6 cell setups.
I think this is really bringing the sport forward because now we're able to play faster and longer.
And be able to handle the outputs, faster speeds.
So our team is using 3. Most other teams are using 5, so 6 gives us a little bit of an edge.
Most of us have never even flown this much power before. The first time we started flying these things, it was like, holy moly, you gotta hold on to your seat because these things move. We're pushing the limits to do the most extreme racing we've ever seen.
Let's see that racing power in action as we recap the pivotal 5th and final race of the season before the finals. The Pirate Queen Grace O'Malley called it her home. The Vikings fought and died on her beaches, and the British Army built a tower within her walls. But at DR1, Bunowen Castle in Ireland tested the limits of the top 5 drone racing teams in the world. Having caught up with Next Blaze for the first time in the championship, disaster struck for KDRA on practice day when Sean Taylor had an accident on the beach.
I slipped. I heard a loud pop, and I already knew it was bad. It was excruciating. The adrenaline kicked in really soon, but I knew it was a devastating injury.
He suffered severe ligament damage to his knee, and he was airlifted to the hospital.
Ouch.
Sean Taylor definitely brings a great energy to racing. I definitely saw a dramatic change, I think, in tone when he left. You know, I think that we all missed him very much. Great loss to the event.
KDRA managed to draft a pilot in to replace Sean for the next day's racing. 16-year-old Harry Pleston had never flown with his teammates before.
Oh.
He burned through quads in practice and crashed out in his first 2 races. The Next Blaze were once again struggling, with their pilots crashing out regularly.
I'm taken down.
And pit stop tensions rose once more.
Why is he landing here?
With Brian and Gary squaring up to each other this time.
What is this? Really? He landed in my area, and my pilots are flying. I understand. Well, you're right.
Rebel remained very consistent and made it back to the finals. And against all odds, KDRA joined them after some standout flying from Min Shan. In the initial finals race, Cooper took first, but Harry pulled out his best performance of the race to take second, with Ryan in third. Vince came in fourth. In the second finals race, Min Shan was so fast he lapped his opponents on lap 4. Min Shan was becoming unbeatable. Brian and Vince were neck and neck, but a mid-air took Vince out.
Oh.
And that cost him.
That's the only way you're gonna win.
Rebel needed a 1-2 in the last final to win, but Cooper and Michael both crashed out in lap 2, leaving Kerry and Min Shan to bring home the win for KDRA. With the victory, KDRA secured the top spot in the seasonal standings. This meant they would get a crucial
my arm is tired.
Championship Series finals.